Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Got nothing on you, on you. They ain't got nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you, on you. Everything I do is all for you. All for nothing on you, nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you.
Read it out loud. Yep.
From your child inside the womb. This says, Daddy, I love you so much. Thank you for making me your 4th son. Artist and Guidry Boys for life.
Let me show them. This is the first card from the little boy.
This one is the one for the girl. God said he will give you your heart's desires. Something tells me you have been waiting on me. Rain.
Okay, so what do you think it is?
I mean, like, let me see this real fast. Hey, from the looks of it, it looks like it's better be the girl. At least how it's written.
Oh, because how it's written. Okay, put them back in there.
Be.
Okay, you gotta close your eyes again. It's around the corner. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
I don't want to take my hand off my face.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Wait, you have to look.
Is it time?
Yes.
Alright.
Ready, set, go.
Let's fucking go. God.
How did you feel though?
So
Did you feel like it was her? Yeah, did you feel like it was her?
Oh man. Oh man.
Our girl.
Oh my God.
Our girl. Can you believe that, babe?
This is crazy. Like.
And we just been saying her name. We have not been saying we was having a boy at all.
I didn't even want to look at first. I'm like,
It's
if it's
Rain.
a boy. All I thought of is if it's a boy. I thought she was trying to set me up. Because even before I walked in here, I was preparing.
And you got blue on.
I was preparing for my reaction before I walked in here. When you first told me don't come in yet, I was like, okay, if it's a boy.
So I got to get Romeo's reaction real quick.
Oh, Ro don't know?
Nope. Romeo, come here. Come here, Ro. Come here. What does this mean?
Oh my God.
What does that mean?
Renzo.
What does it mean?
You having a baby shower?
Not a baby shower. What gender am I having? Boy or girl?
A girl?
Yes.
Really? How?
Yes, you got a sister on the way. Ryder knew, huh, Ryder?
Yeah.
You kept it a secret?
Yeah.
Ryder helped me buy all of this stuff. Renzo,
How did you know?
you still get to be the baby boy. Because we have a girl on the way. Your Hot Wheels in here.
Rain, you're done being the baby.
And here you go, babe.
It's Rain.
Her first. This is her first stuff.
How did you know it was a sister?
How did I know? I knew today.
Oh my goodness.
It is a girl.
Oh, I am so freaking happy.
Y'all, when she told me, I almost passed out when she told me.
Are they coming here?
It's a girl. I'm coming for all them clothes over there.
Get up here. I'm so freaking happy.
Yes, I'm here doing a 6 months pregnancy update. I have not been keeping you guys updated. So, first question that I have that I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know, and it was, what was my reaction, my first reaction when I found that I was pregnant? Okay, so you guys, this is so wrong. Okay, my first reaction was denial. I was in denial. I did not, I'm not saying I did not want to, but we were not planning on getting pregnant. The crazy thing is, we were talking about kids. We was like, oh, if we have a kid, our next one has to be a daughter. But we was talking about doing like surrogacy or like, you know, stuff that we can't even afford. But we was like, okay, no, because we need to make sure it's gonna be a girl next time or whatever. But we were just talking about it. We did not want any more kids, to be honest. And come to find out, the whole time I was talking about it, I was pregnant. I did not know that. But yes, I was pregnant the whole time I was talking about not wanting a baby. So what happened was, I noticed that I missed my cycle, and I was like, oh, could be nerves. There's no way I'm pregnant. I had just got off of birth control. My body is regulating. There's no way that I'm pregnant. There's no way it happened that fast. So a week went by. We didn't take a test. We were like, no, let's just wait. Just wait and see if it's gonna start. Mind you, my sisters in my ear like, you know, you might need to take a test because there's a possibility that you are pregnant. Or she just knew that I was pregnant the whole time. And so then 2 weeks go by. I'm still like, no, maybe I got my period wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to start on this date, and I'm just overthinking it, you know, and that's why it's not coming. So 3rd week goes by. Still in denial here. Still not registering that I am pregnant. So I went to go get a pregnancy test. I took it. No, actually, True went to go get a pregnancy test. He brought it back home. I took the test. I sat on the edge of the bed, very nervous, and I was just like, no, because I have never got pregnant when I didn't. All of my kids were planned. So yeah, this was a big surprise. And he goes into the bathroom to look at it while I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and he's like not saying anything. He's like super silent, and I'm like, what is going on? So I said, what did it say? And his first thing was like, you might want to take another one. I'm like, okay, why? What does it say? And he said, I think it says it's positive. So I'm crying. Yes. If you have kids, you kind of know why. It's not the fact that I didn't want a baby, you know, want the baby. I don't know. But I just had like a lot of emotions going on in my head at that time. Because the hardest part about being pregnant for me is carrying the child has always been an issue for me. So I was like in shock. I cried and I seen it, and then the first thing I did was we had a conversation. It's something, before we actually got the pregnancy test, we were kind of debating if we wanted to keep the baby or not. We was like, if we're pregnant, you know, it's up to his what is our decisions, what we want to do. And I kept saying, no, I don't want another baby, I don't want another baby. Mind you, no, I have never had an abortion or whatever, but it was on my mind, no lie here, I'm human. But in that moment where you find out you're pregnant, it's different. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna get rid of my baby. There's no way I'm gonna do that. It's easier said than done. You know, it's kind of just like, okay, you know what, man up, be responsible, and just take care of your responsibilities. Not saying anything to the people who have had an abortion before, but this is just what's going through my head, especially me being married and me already being a parent of 3 kids. My kids had never been without. I'm a very good parent, very hands-on, they're super smart. I can do this. My whole problem with having another kid was literally going through another pregnancy. I always ended up very depressed at the pregnancies, and I can kind of say that this has been one of the most healthiest pregnancies that I had so far. So thank God for that, because I have been doing a lot of praying. So yeah, so I just text True because he had to go into work, and don't tell him what was going through his head. I think he was kind of low-key excited, but he knew I was nervous, so he didn't really say anything. But I was just like, I'm gonna keep the baby. And that's when I texted him, and he was like, I agree. and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. But before I text him that, I had sent a text message out to my mom, my aunt, and my cousin. I call her my aunt, and she's also my pastor. A group message, and I said, I'm pregnant and I don't know if I want to keep the baby. And my pastor automatically said, well, everybody was like, well, praying for you and stuff. And then my pastor slash aunt would just said, I already knew that you were pregnant. I just didn't say anything. Mind you, this is the same woman who knew I was pregnant my last pregnancy with Renzo too. So I was like, well, dang, I wish you would have told me that a long time ago, because I'm sitting here 3 weeks in denial and stuff for some reason. But yeah, so she called me, we talked, and I told her I just felt nervous. I just didn't want to go through the same things that I went through. She helped me through it. I texted Drew and I said, we're gonna keep the baby. And he said, I agree. I called Nikki, and Nikki was like, Fat, sorry, they call me Fat. I'm gonna say Naisha. Naisha, you are blessed. Like, this is a blessing in disguise, because one thing you have to realize is that you're married, you know, you got boys, and I think that God is just giving you your girl. I didn't think of it like that, but I was praying very hard that it was a girl. And what made me realize that God was giving me my girl before I even knew it was a girl was when my aunt texted me and she said, God said, when you are comfortable and you are thankful for what he gives you, for what he have gave you, he will bless you with more, and he will bless you with what your heart desires. And so it's like God knew that we wanted a girl. We just didn't want to go about the process to have a girl, because it was a possibility that we were going to have a boy, you know. And I'm sorry, you guys, she's kicking right now while I'm talking. And it was kind of a wake-up call for me, and I was just kind of like, you're right, this whole pregnancy, it's nothing but God, because I haven't been in the position to where, you know, I had to make a choice. And I was just like, this is so right. Like, we felt so blessed all year long, you know what I'm saying? We were so thankful and grateful for everything that God has blessed us with. You know, when you move higher and you level up higher and stuff, and you see that God is doing it for you, he blesses you with more and stuff. So I started like saying, like, God forgive me for even thinking that this isn't a blessing, you know. I actually knew probably like 3 hours or 4 hours before True did, because I called and I was like, hey, I just want to know if you guys got my gender in, and it did all the blood work and everything go okay and stuff. And she was like, the blood work and stuff went okay. And I said, she was like, let me check for the gender. I was like, cool, do what you gotta do. So my heart's beating super fast. Mind you guys, I've been praying this whole pregnancy. I'm like, it's a girl, it's a girl. I was like, in the back of my head, I knew it was a girl. My sister said she had a dream it was a girl, and I was like, God knows I want a girl. And right now God is in a blessing mood with me, so it's a girl, you know. And when she said it says female, I said, are they talking about me? Like, is that how you guys tell people and stuff? She was like, no, it's the baby. This says the baby gender is a female. And I said, can you read it again? And she was like, yes. She said, yes, it says female. I'm looking right at it. And I'm like, and you're 100% sure it says female? Like, I probably would ask her like 3 or 4 times. And she was like, yes, it says female. So I hung up the phone. Mind you, I'm thanking God, like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here carrying a little girl. I carry 3 boys, and you just feel different. Like, I'm like, wow, I'm going to be a little girl's mom, you know, reaction. And I actually called back to the doctors and got somebody else on the phone and actually asked them what the gender was, and they was like, it's a female. I'm like, Hallelujah, it's a girl. So the first person I called and told was my mom, and I had to whisper like, Mom, okay, I have to go to the dollar store. I have to get all this little girl stuff. I got to set it up for True because I want to see his reaction. So I ended up, before I ended up picking my son from school, went to my mom's house, went to the dollar store, called my sister, told her I was having a girl. She was so mad because she did not want to find out that way. She actually wanted me to surprise her, but I'm like, you knew. So True's reaction is very priceless, and so is my boys. Romeo's reaction was super cute. I actually really liked it. So, okay, the difference between the feelings, the boys were kind of similar. I was always hungry with the boys, and for some reason with her, I am not hungry. I ate watermelon for the first 3 months. Yep, watermelon is my best friend. First 3 months, fruit, watermelon, oranges, apples, and grapes. And then the only thing, when I tried to eat meat, I threw it up. So I threw up way more with her than I did with any of my kids. My other kids, I think the only times I really threw up is if I overate, and if I given birth, the inducing medicine made me throw up a lot. So yeah, so with her throwing up a lot, she's very picky, very, very picky. She's still picky. I actually ate some Cheerios like a week ago, threw all of them up all over the floor. And even though, you guys, I'm sorry, but this camera is making me look super big, like super huge, but I am not this big, you guys. I'm telling you, I look huge. My hands are not fat, I'm not swollen or anything, but this camera is making me look super big. But really, I'll only gain 10 pounds this pregnancy, and I am 6 months. And sorry, I can't breathe. And in 2 weeks I will be 7 months pregnant. So I am due March 20th, which I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go that far along, I'm sure. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, food, I'm barely starting to get where I'm eating a little bit more. I still like vegetables, really love vegetables during this pregnancy. I'm actually eating way healthier during this pregnancy, and despite on how big I look on this camera, y'all, I'm not this big, I'm telling you. But despite how big I look on this camera, I actually look normal in person. And the only thing that really grew on me is my boobs and my belly and my arms, just a little bit. And my face, of course. Of course, I always have like a pregnant face, but it's not even how it looks on camera either. But yeah, so that's how my eating habit is. I actually, this pregnancy, chose to not eat things like ramen noodles and stuff like that. If I do have some, it'll probably be like once a month and stuff. Like, I don't want to swell this pregnancy, and I actually did a really good job not swelling. I just bought a whole bunch of new shoes, and I'd be dang if I can't fit them shoes after this pregnancy. Not happening. But yeah, so that's how my eating habits is going. I think that was the question. Oh, and I like ice again. Now, let's see. Have I seen the baby? I have seen the baby on ultrasound. I do not have a face ultrasound picture just yet because she's always on the side profile. I did get her on the side profile, sucking up her fingers. And I actually got that in the room too. But yeah, so everything is going good. 6 months is kind of sliding by. Right now we're in December, and at the end of December I will be 7 months. Actually, it's the week of Christmas. I think today is what? Today is the 12th. Today is the 12th, and by Christmas I will be 7 months. Yeah, On Christmas Day, I will be 7 months pregnant. So at the end of every month, I'm turning, of course, a new month or whatever. I'm really excited to see my baby girl. I can't wait to see what she looks like. I know I have handsome boys, so I know God is gonna give me a beautiful, beautiful daughter. And actually, I can't wait to see her, you guys. And I'm so sorry that it took me so long to do like a pregnancy update on me being pregnant and stuff. I hope you guys really like True's reaction when you guys see it. Stay tuned for more. I'm hoping that I'm able to film some of my pregnancy in the hospital. Not pretty sure if I'm going to be filming the pushing, because during COVID, me and True are the only ones allowed in the room, and True likes to focus more on me and the baby and pushing and stuff. I did switch doctors. I'm actually happy I did that. I literally ask questions every time I go in the doctor's room, because I want to make sure that I'm safe, and I want to make sure that I'm not gonna experience the trauma that I actually went through with my other 3. It was a lot. To other people, it may be like, oh, it's pregnancy, but it was a lot of neglect and stuff in the delivery room when it came down to the doctors. But overall, I thank God. I am blessed. I hope you guys are blessed, being blessed, and having a good holiday season. There's so much going on in this world, and there's so much to thank God for, you guys. And so just be grateful and thankful for what you have. Like I said, I am so happy, because I thank God that one thing that he's never did was fail me. And like I said, we have 3 boys, and they've never been without. They have never been without. I may not be the richest person on earth, but my kids don't lack nothing that they need, and a lot of the things that they want. And I'm so grateful and thankful to God for that. So I can honestly say that my boys are very spoiled, and I know that Rain is going to be even more spoiled, and True is going to be the reason for that, because I'm usually the one that's teaching and stuff like that. True is very strict, but I know with her, he's going to be very lenient probably and stuff about what she wants. I'm so grateful, you guys, like so grateful. And I thank God for waking me up and making me realize that this is something that I actually needed. I'm actually going to be a mother of a little girl, something different for me. It got easy raising boys, you know what I'm saying? And with little girls, you want them to grow up to be good, strong women and stuff. And I really believe I set a good example for her to be just that, you know. And I'm grateful, I am thankful. Y'all pray that I lose this baby weight after this baby and get more into vlogging and stuff. Yeah, so this is my 6 months update, and you guys will be seeing more of me. We actually got some videos coming out of belly casting for the first time, behind the scenes of my pregnancy photo shoots and everything. So you guys just stay tuned for all of that. I can't wait to see more of you guys. We love you. Thank you guys so much for your support. And yes, the Goodrees is having their first little girl, and we're so excited and so happy. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. I can't wait to meet her. And I can't wait for you guys to meet her too. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications, of course. And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Got nothing on you, on you. They ain't got nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you, on you. Everything I do is all for you. Nothing on you, nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you.